Wearing his Zoomass Amherst sweatshirt this morning, ladies and gentlemen, Jim Bruer in the studio. If there's something you comment or something you want me to ask Jim Bruer, then you can always text it 97-107.
Does he smoke a real pot and have bake? No.
Exactly. There's 300 texts on sequel.
Is it going to be have bake too? No.
It's not going to happen? No,
I haven't talked to Chappelle in 3 years.
Nothing? Have you tried?
Zero. No. Yeah, I've tried.
And he just doesn't call back?
No. So I don't know.
So weird.
I don't know.
I mean, he's doing comedy. I mean, occasionally, right?
It's got me.
Yeah, I know. It's
like he's like Bigfoot now. I don't know. Does he exist? He doesn't exist. I don't know. He's been spotted in Ohio. Yeah. Who knows? If you listen closely as we take this hike, everyone be silent. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Did you hear it?
Good morning, Mr. Brewer.
Morning.
I actually just started reading your book, which is great so far.
Thank you.
And I was curious, because I'm sure you get a lot of people working on Saturday Night Live, you get a lot of people that say, oh, man, you worked with this person. Aren't they awesome? Aren't they great? I was wondering who most people come up to you and say they love that you've worked with that's actually a douche in person.
Oh, there you go. I'd say the only person that we all kind of locked heads with was Catan back then. But I feel for him now, so... You know, whatever. But yeah, he was the only guy.
Well, now, was he one of those at the time? Was he one of those people that were always pressuring to get one of their characters on every single week?
Yeah. The joke was like, "Oh, quick, hide your material. Here comes Catan." Like, this is when I wanted to kill him. We almost went to fist. I took him and I smashed him against the wall. He came in my room. And he goes, and I had on a board. Rosie O'Donnell was coming. I knew that was going to be high rating. So you save some of your 8 characters for the
high rating.
Yeah. I'll sit out 2 weeks if I know I could bang one out when someone big's coming. So on my wall, I had Joe Pesci Christmas stories. And he comes in, he's like, oh my God, what's that? I went, oh, it's Pesci. What is that? Oh my God, sounds interesting. And I said, well, I'm not going to do the Joe Pesci show. I'm going to have Pesci come out, and he's going to do, hey, boys and girls, today we're going to read some Christmas stories. Anyone know why Rudolph's nose was red? I'll tell you why it's red, because he's a rat. His whole family's rat. They'll never tell you that, but he's a mice party. So that was the concept was he found something in each thing. He's like, oh, my God, it's hilarious. 1 week before Rosie comes on, and this is the hardest time of SNL, is when you're sitting at the table and there's about 200 people in this little room and there's producers and the directors and the writers and cast is in one big circle and the host and Lorne Michaels, you just look over sketches and the next sketch he goes, Al Pacino Christmas stories, Chris Kattan, and the blood.
Oh my God.
The blood was dripping from my ears, and I was just seething, staring at him.
Because you hadn't said yours yet, and yours was
correct.
Joe Pesci.
Yes.
Sorry.
So now, and at the
douche.
time, I would bring things up to a head writer back then, and he'd be like, "Oh, work it out with him. So I worked it out with him, and we were on the floor, and I kept staring at him. He's like, what's the matter? I said, we're going to talk after the sketch. You're like, oh, my God, what's wrong? And he couldn't rehearse. It's like, tell me now. Like, no, we're going to talk after the sketch. And then when sketch is over, one of the head writers came up to me, who I can't stand to this day. He went on and became successful. And he goes, hey, man, don't mess with Catan during my sketches. It really throws off the energy. I'm like, he stole
your
How about my energy? While I'm performing, he's like, dude, just don't mess with my... So I realized, there's no law here. There's no law. And then I grabbed him. I smashed him against the wall. I'm like, and he went, oh, my God, I'm sorry.
What was the explanation, though? How
I didn't realize it. Oh, my God. I wasn't even thinking.
Holy cow. That's unbelievable.
That's
and the best thing that happened was, like, I said, you better hope this don't get picked up. And it didn't. I don't know if he threw it away, but it didn't get picked up. So he's the only guy.
WAAF.com.